In the midst of chaos, when the world feels like it's spinning out of control, one simple action can help you find clarity and success. Pause and anchor yourself in the present moment. Chaos often overwhelms us because our minds scatter, grappling with uncertainty, replaying past mistakes, or fearing future outcomes. By pausing and grounding yourself in the now, you create a pocket of calm within the storm. This calm allows you to respond, not react, and to see opportunities hidden in the noise. Close your eyes for a moment, allowing the world around you to soften and fade. With this simple gesture, you take the first step toward a mindful breath. It's not just a physical act, but an invitation to return to the present moment, the only place where true peace resides. As you close your eyes, the external chaos begins to quiet. You may still sense it in the background, but your focus turns inward, toward a calm that waits patiently for your attention. This pause is a profound act of self-care, signaling to your mind and body that it's time to reset. Begin with an inhale, slow and steady, through your nose. Breathe in deeply, feeling the air as it enters your nostrils and fills your lungs. Let this breath be your anchor, grounding you amidst the currents of thoughts and emotions swirling in your mind. Count silently to 4 as you draw in this life-giving breath. Each count is like a gentle beat, creating rhythm and order within you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel the expansion in your chest, your ribcage, your belly, as they respond to this act of nourishment. At the top of your inhale, pause. Hold your breath softly, as if cradling it. This stillness, lasting 4 counts, is a moment of profound balance. The chaos of the external world is on hold, and all that exists is this serene pause. While holding your breath, notice the sensations in your body. Perhaps there's a slight tension as you keep the air within, or maybe a sense of fullness. These are reminders of your aliveness, small miracles often taken for granted. Now, begin to exhale slowly through your mouth. Let the breath leave your body like a gentle sigh, soft and unhurried. Count to 4 as you release it, matching the rhythm of your inhale. With each count, feel a wave of relaxation cascading through you. As the air exits, imagine it carrying away any tension or stress you might be holding. Visualize negativity leaving your body with this exhale, dissipating into the vastness around you. It is no longer yours to carry. Notice how your body responds to this release. There might be a subtle drop in your shoulders, a softening of your jaw, or a loosening of your grip on the moment. These small shifts are signs of your body finding ease. After the exhale, pause again briefly, allowing yourself to rest in the emptiness left behind. This is a space of renewal, a blank slate where the mind can reset. It's the natural rhythm of life. Inhale, hold, exhale, pause. With each cycle of mindful breathing, you create a flow that connects you to the present. The repetition brings a sense of steadiness, a reminder that even in chaos, there is a rhythm to return to. As you continue breathing this way, notice the subtle changes within. The racing thoughts may slow, the tightness in your chest may ease, and a sense of spaciousness may begin to unfold in your mind. This practice is not about perfection. It's natural for your thoughts to wander. When they do, gently guide your attention back to your breath, like a shepherd leading a wayward flock back to safety. Feel gratitude for this breath, for this simple yet profound tool you carry with you always. It requires no special equipment, no elaborate preparation, just your presence. Through mindful breathing, you begin to notice how it impacts your state of being. The heart rate slows, the muscles relax, and the nervous system shifts out of fight or flight mode into a state of rest and restoration. This physiological shift is your body's way of saying you are safe. It's a powerful reminder that even in the midst of chaos, you can find safety within yourself. Over time, this practice strengthens your resilience. Each mindful breath becomes a thread in a tapestry of calm and clarity, woven one moment at a time. As the mind clears, you may find space for creativity and problem-solving that felt out of reach before. The clarity that comes from mindful breathing is like a light cutting through fog, revealing a path forward. You don't have to wait for the chaos to subside to find this clarity. Mindful breathing empowers you to access it even while the storm rages on. It's a tool for thriving, not just surviving. Notice how this single breath connects you to the present moment. The past fades into memory, and the future recedes into possibility. All that exists is the here and now. This practice is a reminder that success in chaos is not about controlling the uncontrollable. It's about finding your center and responding with intention and grace. Each mindful breath is a step toward mastery over your inner world. It's a small but powerful act, one that radiates outward to influence your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Even as you open your eyes and return to your day, this practice lingers. The calm it cultivates stays with you, like a quiet strength you can draw upon whenever needed. The more you practice mindful breathing, the more natural it becomes. Over time, it transforms from a deliberate act into a way of being, a constant companion in your journey through life's chaos. So, take one mindful breath. Let it remind you of your strength, your calm, and your ability to navigate whatever life brings. Breath by breath, you find your way. Chaos can feel overwhelming, like a tidal wave sweeping over every part of your life, leaving you grasping for stability. In such moments, clarity seems distant, buried beneath the clutter of thoughts and emotions that vie for your attention. When faced with this turbulence, the key is not to tackle everything at once, but to simplify your approach. Instead of attempting to conquer the chaos in its entirety, focus on identifying one actionable step. This small shift in perspective can be the gateway to regaining control. The mind, in moments of disarray, tends to magnify problems. It races from one concern to another, amplifying stress and confusion. However, by redirecting your attention to a single, manageable action, you reduce the mental clutter. This approach transforms what feels insurmountable into something tangible and achievable. The act of identifying one purposeful step brings focus to your efforts and minimizes distractions that drain your energy. The beauty of this method lies in its simplicity. You don't need elaborate plans or perfect conditions to proceed. All that's required is a moment of intentional reflection. By pausing to ask yourself, what's the next best step I can take right now? You give your mind permission to slow down and prioritize. This question serves as an anchor, grounding you in the present moment and providing a sense of direction amid the confusion. When you take the time to identify a single action, you're making a powerful choice. It's a choice to step out of the whirlwind of chaos and into a state of mindful presence. This shift allows you to approach challenges with clarity, enabling you to focus on solutions rather than being overwhelmed by problems. By doing so, you begin to take control of your circumstances, one step at a time. The process of finding this one action starts with an honest assessment of your current situation. What is truly urgent? What requires your attention now? By answering these questions, you strip away the noise of less important tasks and hone in on what matters most. This step prioritizes purpose over perfection, reminding you that progress is more valuable than an idealized outcome. A single action doesn't have to be monumental to make an impact. Sometimes the simplest acts, sending an email, making a call, or organizing your workspace, can create momentum. These actions might seem small in isolation, but their cumulative effect can lead to profound changes. One step sets the stage for another, gradually creating a sense of accomplishment and order. In choosing your next step, remember that it's not about doing everything right now. It's about doing the right thing right now. This mindset prevents you from falling into the trap of multitasking, which often exacerbates chaos rather than alleviating it. Instead, you focus your energy on a single task, ensuring it's completed with attention and care. Mindfulness plays a crucial role in this process. By practicing mindfulness, you become aware of your thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment. This awareness helps you identify which actions align with your goals and values. It also prevents you from making decisions driven by fear or panic, enabling you to act with intention and confidence. The practice of identifying one action is not just about achieving results. It's about cultivating a sense of empowerment. Each time you take a purposeful step, you reinforce the belief that you are capable of navigating challenges. This confidence builds resilience, equipping you to handle future difficulties with grace and determination. In chaotic times, it's easy to feel stuck, as though no action will make a difference. However, even the smallest step forward breaks the cycle of inertia. It disrupts the pattern of overthinking and redirects your energy toward movement. This shift from stagnation to action can be profoundly liberating, reminding you that you are not powerless. By focusing on one action, you also create space for clarity to emerge. As you move forward, new insights and opportunities often reveal themselves. What once seemed murky becomes clearer, allowing you to refine your approach and adapt as needed. This process transforms chaos from an obstacle into a catalyst for growth. Taking a single step doesn't just benefit you, it can also inspire those around you. When others see you responding to challenges with intentionality, it sets an example of calm and purpose. Your actions can motivate others to approach their own difficulties with a similar mindset, fostering a sense of collective resilience. Moreover, this practice aligns with the principle of mindfulness, which teaches us to focus on the present moment rather than being consumed by worries about the past or future. By identifying one actionable step, you ground yourself in the now, reducing stress and enhancing your ability to make thoughtful decisions. Each step you take reinforces the habit of intentional living. Over time, this habit becomes second nature, enabling you to navigate both calm and chaotic periods with ease. It's a skill that not only enhances your personal well-being, but also strengthens your relationships, as your grounded presence positively impacts those around you. The simplicity of focusing on one action ensures that it's accessible to everyone, regardless of circumstances. It requires no special tools or resources, only a willingness to pause and reflect. This universality makes it a powerful practice, capable of transforming lives in both small and significant ways. Importantly, this practice doesn't dismiss the complexity of chaos. Rather, it acknowledges it while offering a way to move forward. It's not about denying the challenges you face, but about responding to them with clarity and purpose. This balance between acceptance and action is at the heart of mindful living. Through this approach, you cultivate a mindset of problem-solving rather than problem-dwelling. Instead of being overwhelmed by the magnitude of your circumstances, you focus on what's within your control. This shift empowers you to create positive change even in the most trying times. As you integrate this practice into your daily life, you may notice a ripple effect. The more you focus on intentional actions, the more manageable your challenges become. This creates a cycle of progress, where each step builds on the last, gradually leading to greater stability and success. The act of identifying one action is both a practical tool and a spiritual practice. It teaches you to trust in your ability to navigate uncertainty and to find meaning even in the midst of chaos. This trust fosters a sense of inner peace, allowing you to face challenges with courage and composure. In moments of doubt, remind yourself that success doesn't require perfection. It requires persistence. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a testament to your resilience and determination. This perspective transforms challenges into opportunities for growth and learning. Even when the path ahead seems unclear, the next step often illuminates itself as you move forward. Trusting in this process allows you to embrace uncertainty with an open heart, knowing that clarity will come in time. This trust is a powerful antidote to fear, enabling you to act with faith and confidence. By focusing on one action, you also cultivate gratitude for the progress you've made. Each step becomes a reminder of your strength and resourcefulness, reinforcing a positive mindset. This gratitude enhances your overall well-being, creating a sense of fulfillment that transcends the chaos. Ultimately, the practice of identifying one action is a testament to the power of simplicity. It reminds us that even in the most complex situations, clarity can be found through deliberate and mindful choices. In the midst of chaos, this single step can be the foundation upon which success is built. When chaos strikes, the next best step is often the simplest. Instead of battling the storm, you anchor yourself in the present and move forward, one intentional action at a time. This approach not only helps you navigate challenges, but also cultivates a profound sense of purpose and resilience. Each step, no matter how small, becomes a victory over the chaos, guiding you toward clarity and success. By consistently practicing this method, you start to build a new relationship with chaos. Rather than perceiving it as something to be feared or avoided, you begin to see it as an opportunity to grow. Every moment of uncertainty becomes a chance to practice focus, patience, and adaptability. These qualities, once developed, become tools that you can carry with you in any situation. This process also shifts your perspective on what success means. It's no longer defined by grand achievements or perfect results, but by your ability to keep moving forward, no matter how small the steps. Success becomes a journey measured by the steady progress you make rather than the speed at which you arrive. The ripple effects of this practice extend far beyond the immediate situation. When you approach chaos with clarity and intentionality, you develop a sense of trust in yourself. This self-trust becomes a foundation of inner strength, enabling you to face future challenges with confidence. It also allows you to approach life with greater optimism, knowing that you have the tools to navigate whatever comes your way. Each time you identify and act on a single step, you are reinforcing the belief that you are capable of overcoming obstacles. This belief doesn't just stay in your mind, it shapes your actions, your choices, and your outlook on life. Over time, it creates a cycle of empowerment where each success builds on the last, paving the way for even greater achievements. In addition, this practice fosters a deeper connection to the present moment. By focusing on the here and now, you free yourself from the weight of regrets about the past or worries about the future. This presence allows you to experience life more fully, finding moments of peace and joy even in the midst of difficulty. The simplicity of this approach is what makes it so powerful. In a world that often demands complexity, stripping things down to one clear action is like finding a lifeline. It's a reminder that you don't have to solve everything at once. You just need to take the next step. As you continue to integrate this practice into your life, you may notice how it influences other areas. Relationships, work, and personal growth all benefit from this focused, intentional approach. The clarity you cultivate in one area often spills over into others, creating a ripple effect of positive change. This practice also aligns with the natural rhythms of life. Just as a river carves its path one drop at a time, so too can you create meaningful change through consistent, purposeful action. It's a reminder that progress doesn't have to be dramatic to be effective. Even the smallest steps can lead to profound transformation. When chaos threatens to overwhelm you, it can be tempting to freeze or retreat. But by choosing to focus on one actionable step, you reclaim your power. This choice, though simple, is an act of courage. It's a declaration that you are willing to face the challenge, no matter how daunting it may seem. In this way, chaos becomes less of an adversary and more of a teacher. It shows you where your strengths lie, where you need to grow, and how you can adapt. Each step you take in the face of chaos is a testament to your resilience and your commitment to move forward, no matter the circumstances. As you build this habit, you may also notice a shift in how you view challenges. They become less intimidating, less overwhelming. Instead, they start to feel like puzzles to be solved, one piece at a time. This mindset not only reduces stress, but also fosters a sense of curiosity and creativity. The practice of identifying one action is also deeply compassionate. It acknowledges that you are human, that you don't have to have all the answers or do everything at once. It gives you permission to focus on what's within your capacity in the moment, creating a sense of ease and self-acceptance. Even in the midst of chaos, this approach allows you to maintain a sense of control. While you may not be able to change everything, you can always choose your next step. This choice, however small, is a powerful reminder of your agency and your ability to influence your circumstances. Over time, this practice becomes a way of life. It teaches you to approach challenges with patience and intentionality, rather than rushing to fix everything at once. This mindset creates a sense of balance, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and grace. Ultimately, the practice of identifying one action is a gift you give yourself. It's a way to honor your ability to adapt and thrive, even in the face of uncertainty. Each step you take is a testament to your strength, your wisdom, and your capacity to create a life of purpose and meaning. Chaos often presents itself as a storm of uncontrollable circumstances, demanding attention and energy from every direction. In such moments, it's easy to feel trapped, like a swimmer caught in a riptide, desperately fighting against forces far greater than our own. However, the key to finding peace is not to wrestle with what lies beyond our grasp, but to release it. Letting go is not about giving up or resigning yourself to failure. It's about understanding the natural limits of your influence and embracing a sense of surrender. Surrender here does not mean weakness. It means strength. A conscious decision to focus only on what you can shape and leaving the rest to unfold as it may. The human mind instinctively tries to control as much as possible. We make plans, strategize, and analyze scenarios to prepare for the future. Yet control is often an illusion. Life is unpredictable, and no amount of planning can account for every twist and turn. Recognizing this truth can feel disconcerting, but it is also liberating. Imagine holding a handful of sand. The harder you squeeze, the more the grains slip through your fingers. In contrast, when you relax your grip, the sand stays in your palm. Life works similarly. The tighter we cling to control, the more elusive it becomes. Letting go allows us to preserve our energy and focus on what truly matters. One of the reasons we struggle to release control is fear. Fear convinces us that if we don't micromanage every aspect of our lives, things will fall apart. But often, this fear is unfounded. By clinging to what we cannot influence, we create unnecessary stress, cloud our judgment, and hinder our ability to act wisely. Releasing control starts with acknowledging what is within your sphere of influence. Think of this as a circle. Inside are your thoughts, actions, and choices, everything you can directly affect. Outside the circle are external circumstances, other people's actions, and unpredictable events. Worrying about what lies outside only drains your energy. To release the rest, practice acceptance. Acceptance is not passive. It is an active recognition of reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. When you accept the present moment fully, you can respond to it with clarity rather than resistance. Resistance only deepens suffering, while acceptance opens the door to peace. Consider the natural rhythm of the seasons. We cannot force the winter to end or the sun to shine on a cloudy day. Yet, we trust that spring will arrive in its time. In the same way, trusting the process of life requires patience and faith. This trust is not blind optimism. It is a grounded understanding that life moves in cycles and balance. Letting go also invites us to practice humility. It reminds us that we are not the ultimate orchestrators of life's events. There is a vast, interconnected web of forces at play, some seen, many unseen. Accepting our small yet significant role in this greater whole brings a sense of perspective and peace. When you release what you cannot control, you free yourself from the burden of unnecessary worry. Worry is like carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks, most of which you didn't need to pick up in the first place. Putting down the load allows you to walk more freely and focus on the path ahead. Letting go also enhances your ability to be present. The more you obsess over what's outside your control, the more you rob yourself of the here and now. The present moment is the only place where life unfolds, and the only place where you can make a difference. By anchoring yourself in the now, you reclaim your power. Releasing control can deepen your relationships as well. When you let go of the need to change others or dictate their actions, you create space for acceptance and genuine connection. You honor their autonomy and allow them to grow in their own way just as you grow in yours. Letting go does not mean abandoning your goals or desires. Instead, it means approaching them with an open hand rather than a clenched fist. You still move forward with intention and effort, but without the desperate need to force outcomes. This balance of effort and surrender is where true harmony lies. Releasing what you cannot control helps you to weather uncertainty with resilience. Life will always have unknowns, and trying to predict every outcome is futile. By letting go, you shift your focus from fear of the unknown to curiosity about what might unfold. Mindfulness can be a powerful tool in this practice. By observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment, you become aware of when you're clinging to control. This awareness is the first step toward letting go. Each time you notice yourself grasping, gently remind yourself to release. Sometimes letting go requires forgiveness of yourself, of others, or of circumstances that didn't go as planned. Forgiveness is a form of release, a way of untangling yourself from the chains of resentment and regret. It allows you to move forward with a lighter heart. Letting go also fosters gratitude. When you stop fixating on what you can't control, you make room to appreciate what you do have. Gratitude shifts your perspective, highlighting abundance rather than lack. This simple shift can transform your experience of life. Another benefit of releasing control is improved mental clarity. When your mind is not preoccupied with futile efforts to control the uncontrollable, it becomes more focused and creative. This clarity allows you to solve problems more effectively and make better decisions. Physical health can also improve when you let go. Chronic stress from trying to control everything takes a toll on the body, leading to tension, fatigue, and illness. Releasing what's beyond your reach reduces stress and supports overall well-being. Letting go is not a one-time act, it is a practice. Each day brings new opportunities to release and trust. Some days will be easier than others, but with patience and perseverance, it becomes a way of life, a life filled with greater ease and grace. Trusting the process doesn't mean life will always go as you hope. There will still be challenges and setbacks, but by releasing control, you can face these moments with strength and adaptability, knowing that you've done your part and the rest will unfold as it must. Finally, releasing what you cannot control opens the door to inner peace. Peace does not come from perfect circumstances. It comes from within, from the ability to let go and trust. And in that trust lies the greatest freedom, the freedom to live fully no matter what life brings. When you embrace this freedom, you also cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness. Letting go is not just about external circumstances, it's also about releasing inner struggles. You learn to let go of limiting beliefs, self-criticism, and the constant need for validation. This inner release is just as transformative as surrendering external control. Each time you choose to release, you strengthen your ability to adapt. Adaptability is one of life's greatest skills, allowing you to navigate change with grace. Instead of being rigid and resistant, you become like water flowing around obstacles and finding new paths. Releasing control also helps you uncover your inner strength. There's a paradox here. By surrendering what you cannot control, you actually discover how much power you do have. The power to choose your response, to remain calm in adversity, and to find meaning even in uncertainty. This practice encourages you to trust yourself more deeply. When you let go of the need to control outcomes, you begin to trust your ability to handle whatever arises. You develop confidence in your resilience and resourcefulness, knowing that you can navigate life's ups and downs. Over time, letting go fosters a sense of inner freedom. You're no longer shackled by the constant need to predict, plan, and control every detail. Instead, you live with a sense of ease, allowing life to unfold while focusing on what truly matters. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. It's quite the opposite. You care deeply, but wisely. You channel your energy into what aligns with your values and let go of the distractions that drain your focus. This selective caring brings clarity and purpose to your actions. The ripple effect of letting go is profound. As you release control, you inspire others to do the same. Your calm presence becomes a source of stability for those around you, showing them that it's possible to navigate life's chaos with grace. Each moment of release is a step toward living authentically. When you stop trying to control how others perceive you or how situations unfold, you free yourself to live in alignment with your true self. This authenticity is deeply fulfilling. Even in the face of adversity, releasing control helps you find peace. Challenges become less overwhelming when you stop resisting them and start working with them. This doesn't mean you stop striving for solutions. It means you approach them with calm determination rather than frantic energy. Releasing control also deepens your connection with the present moment. The present is where life happens, where joy is found, and where growth occurs. By letting go of what you can't change, you fully engage with what's in front of you. This practice is not about perfection. There will be times when you find yourself clinging again, struggling to let go. That's okay. Each moment is an opportunity to begin anew, to remind yourself that letting go is a journey, not a destination. When you look back on your life, you may realize that the most profound growth came not from moments of control, but from moments of surrender. These are the times when you allowed life to guide you, trusting that even in uncertainty, there was a purpose. Letting go ultimately leads to a lighter way of being. The burdens you once carried, the need for certainty, the fear of failure, the desire to control others, begin to fade. What remains is a sense of freedom and a deeper appreciation for the beauty of life's unpredictability. When chaos takes over, the human mind often becomes overwhelmed, tangled in a web of thoughts and emotions that amplify stress. It's natural to feel disoriented in such moments, as our instincts pull us toward fight, flight, or freeze. This reactive state, however, rarely leads to productive outcomes. Instead, it deepens the sense of helplessness. The first step out of this spiral is to pause, a deceptively simple act that interrupts the chaos and creates a window of clarity. The pause is not about inaction, but about recalibration. When you intentionally stop, even for a brief moment, you disengage from the turbulence of your thoughts. This creates a psychological reset, allowing your mind to organize itself rather than remain trapped in the noise. In this stillness, you can discern what truly matters and what is merely a distraction. The mind, like a jar of muddy water, begins to settle, and clarity emerges. Clarity doesn't mean all the answers will appear at once. Instead, it's the ability to focus on what is essential amid the noise. This focus comes from stepping back and observing rather than being swept away by the current. In doing so, you realize that not every problem demands immediate attention and not every worry is worth your energy. This shift in perspective can be liberating, as it narrows your priorities and reveals the most constructive path forward. Chaos often tricks us into believing that we must solve everything at once, creating an illusion of urgency. This perception leads to frantic actions or, conversely, a complete shutdown. When you pause, you realize that success doesn't come from tackling everything simultaneously, but from addressing one piece at a time. The moment you take that first mindful breath, you regain control over your narrative. Taking one step, no matter how small, can be profoundly empowering. It transforms the overwhelming expanse of challenges into something manageable. Even the smallest action carries the energy of intention, and intention is a powerful antidote to chaos. This act of moving forward, even incrementally, builds momentum. As you progress, the once daunting storm begins to lose its grip. This process of empowerment is not just about completing tasks, it's about rediscovering your agency. In chaos, it's easy to feel as though the world is acting upon you and that you're powerless to respond effectively. Each small step challenges this notion, reminding you that you are not at the mercy of your circumstances. You have the ability to shape your response, and in doing so, you reclaim your sense of self. Progress often starts with a single choice. Whether it's making a phone call, writing down a priority, or simply stepping outside for a moment, that initial action creates a ripple effect. Each step taken in clarity and calmness reinforces your confidence, which is a cornerstone of resilience. Confidence grows when you prove to yourself that you can navigate the unknown, one decision at a time. Resilience thrives on this practice of intentional progress. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulty, but about developing the capacity to adapt and endure. When faced with chaos, resilience is built through consistent small victories. These victories might seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, they form a foundation of strength. Each time you act with purpose, you strengthen your ability to face the next challenge. Adapting to chaos doesn't mean surrendering to it. Instead, it means learning to work with it, bending without breaking. Like a tree in the wind, resilience allows you to remain rooted while moving with the forces around you. This flexibility is cultivated through repeated experiences of taking small, mindful steps. Each step reinforces your trust in your ability to navigate uncertainty. Trusting yourself is a crucial aspect of resilience. Often, the greatest obstacle in chaos is the internal voice of doubt, questioning whether you can handle the situation. By pausing and acting intentionally, you quiet that voice. You demonstrate to yourself that you are capable, even in the face of complexity. This trust becomes a reservoir of strength that you can draw upon in future moments of chaos. Chaos also teaches the importance of surrendering control over things that cannot be changed. Resilience isn't about controlling every aspect of your environment, but about mastering your response. By focusing on what you can influence, your thoughts, actions, and perspective, you free yourself from the futile effort of trying to manage the unmanageable. This focus enhances your ability to thrive despite external circumstances. The more you practice intentional action, the more you build a sense of rhythm amidst chaos. Like a dance, you learn when to move, when to pause, and when to simply observe. This rhythm brings a sense of harmony to an otherwise discordant experience. It reminds you that chaos, while challenging, is not insurmountable. It can be navigated with grace and patience. As you become more resilient, you also become more adaptable. Adaptability is the ability to see opportunity where others might see only obstacles. It's the capacity to pivot when necessary, to rethink strategies, and to embrace change. Chaos often demands this kind of flexibility, and those who can adapt are better positioned to succeed. Adaptability doesn't mean abandoning your goals. It means finding new ways to reach them when the original path is blocked. This mindset allows you to stay committed to your vision while remaining open to new possibilities. It's a balance between determination and fluidity, a skill that is honed through experience. In the process of adapting, you learn to see chaos not as an enemy, but as a teacher. Chaos reveals your strengths and vulnerabilities, pushing you to grow in ways you might not have chosen voluntarily. It challenges your assumptions and encourages you to explore new perspectives. This growth is often uncomfortable, but it is also deeply rewarding. Success in chaos is not about perfection, but about progress. It's about finding the courage to take one step at a time, even when the path ahead is unclear. Each step is a testament to your resilience, adaptability, and determination. Over time, these small steps accumulate into significant achievements. The ability to pause and act intentionally also has a ripple effect on those around you. When you model calmness and purpose in chaos, you inspire others to do the same. Your clarity becomes a beacon for others, creating a sense of stability in the collective experience of uncertainty. This influence amplifies your impact, both personally and professionally. Resilience and empowerment are deeply intertwined. Each step you take builds not only your own confidence, but also the trust others place in you. As you demonstrate your ability to navigate chaos, you earn the respect and admiration of those who witness your journey. This respect can open doors to new opportunities and collaborations. In moments of chaos, it's easy to forget that you're not alone. Many people face similar challenges, and your example can provide them with hope and guidance. By showing what is possible, you contribute to a larger sense of collective resilience. This interconnectedness is a reminder that your actions, no matter how small, have a broader impact. Clarity, empowerment, and resilience are not separate qualities, but parts of a unified approach to chaos. Each one reinforces the other, creating a cycle of strength and adaptability. Clarity allows you to see the next step. Empowerment gives you the courage to take it, and resilience ensures that you can keep going despite obstacles. This approach to chaos is not about eliminating it, but about transforming your relationship with it. Chaos will always be a part of life, but how you respond determines whether it becomes a source of stress or an opportunity for growth. Through mindful action, you learn to navigate the complexities of life with greater ease and confidence. Each time you pause and take one intentional step, you align yourself with a deeper sense of purpose. This alignment brings a sense of fulfillment that transcends the immediate challenges of chaos. It reminds you of your capacity to thrive, no matter the circumstances. This is the heart of finding success in chaos. Success in chaos doesn't come from controlling it all. It comes from finding your calm center and acting intentionally. As the Buddha taught, in the stillness of the mind, you find the path to wisdom. Take a pause, anchor yourself, and watch how even the wildest storms reveal their gifts.